And upon the first day of the week, when the disciples came together to break bread, Paul preached unto them, ready to depart on the morrow, and continued his speech until midnight. And there were many lights in the upper chamber, where they gathered together. Johann Bengel, he makes mention of this many lights, in order that all suspicion of scandal might be obviated. This note would be very important for what was about to happen, to let people know that this was not a scandalous act. No one grabbed this boy and threw him out of the window or pushed him out or wanted to sacrifice him or any of this nonsense. There sat in a window a certain young man named Eutychus, being fallen into a deep sleep, and as Paul was long preaching, he sunk down with sleep and fell down from the third loft. So this would have been high up, about 3 stories, 30 feet or so, from the third loft, and was taken up dead. This fall is thought by some to have been caused by Satan. Now this is just theory. Through God's permission, that he might the more disturb Paul and hinder or put an end to his sermon, which by the ensuing miracle God turned to a quite contrary effect. Many people's faith was strengthened by this. And Paul went down and fell on him, and embracing him said, "Trouble not yourselves, for his life is in him." Notice this. Paul goes down, he falls on him, embracing him, and there's similarities to this and the prophets of old. We'll notice how Elijah and Elisha exhibited the same in the Old Testament, but lay on him. Christ did not use this gesture. Christ merely just spoke. No doubt the apostle, like the Old Testament prophets, accompanied his action with a cry unto the Lord. I would say that he did probably say a silent prayer. When Paul therefore was come up again, and had broken bread, and eaten, and talked a long while, even till break of day, so he departed. Now this would have made sense. It had been very difficult to ponder sleeping after this event. The people just witnessed the resurrection right in front of them. And it had been years before a great miracle like this had happened, I would say. So, even though Paul preached all the night, and I would say that that may have contributed to God allowing such a great miracle to occur, but I would say that long preaching was probably a habit for Paul.